Welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to share with you a really exciting new pen pal idea that I had. Just a different way of sharing your papers and your favorite little stationery samples with your pen pals. I love making little handmade notebooks. I've done a few that I featured in my little Happy Mail zine. You can find that in my little online shop. Wanted to make one of my pen pals from Japan, something a little special that has like a few elements of Australia, some of my favorite Australian themed stationery, as well as share some samples of some of my favorite washi tapes and stickers and things like that. I love thinking of new ways to send these things to people. I was making her a little kind of notebook. I was thinking, oh, this could look really good using them as the pages as well. And I thought, oh, I could almost kind of make a little notebook for my pen pal, but instead of just it being a notebook, it could be the place where it's gonna house all the goodies that I'm gonna send her. So I guess it's kind of like a junk journal. I don't know if you've seen junk journals before. They're kind of just little handmade notebooks that are put together with lots of paper items. Yeah, you've got pocket letters or different things like that, but it's more like a notebook that they could still maybe go and use as well as take samples out. So yeah, so all I've done is so it's not really, I do like traveler's notebooks too, but it's a bit bigger than a traveler's passport size notebook. But if you were into other type of planners, you probably could fit this in your planner as well. I don't know if you know by now, but I hate measuring things. I just kind of like to measure my eyes and just cut things freehand. So it wasn't too much work really to put this together. It was just a relaxing evening where I was just cutting up some paper. So the papers that I cut up happened to be A4 size, so I just cut them in half and then I folded them over to make a page. So I've got the cover, I've used some cardboard, and then some other paper items that I've got. I've got some empty wax paper, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some pockets and things inside this notebook so I can stash things like washi tape samples. I'm also like just using a bit of everything that I've got that I normally would send someone as well. Like, so I've got these napkins. I love sending paper napkins. You can also check out my video things to send your pen pal for some more ideas, some little off-center ideas of things you can send that you might have around the house that you probably think you might not be able to, you haven't thought about sending to a pen pal before. I do love just the plain brown craft paper, and then I've just also cut up note paper that I had, so there's some K ones here, and then I had some note paper that I got from Yuji. I've got that here, and then I've also incorporated some Aussie style paper pattern print. I think this is Kaiser Craft. This one, I just love the kookaburras. They're like one of my favorite little birds, and I watch them outside on our gum trees most mornings. And then I've also got some little ideas for pockets of what to include on the page for pockets to stick little goodies in. So this is just like one of those business card holders. It's like a little pocket, so I'm going to use that. And then it's also on this little clear base. So when I pull this off and stick it on one of the pages in the notebook that I'm about to make, I also can use this little bit as a little sticker sample because it's that glossy type of stuff. So it's about using your stash, but finding ways to use also the scraps of your stash and just different things like that. And I've got some note paper, which I might include in a pocket or I might tip in. And I've got some other note paper, and I made a little DIY envelope using some pattern paper. And then if you've got one of these long type of envelope, so you can easily fold this one in half, so on either side it's going to be a page pocket. Some more note paper, some post-its. I'm going to also add some more goodies after I've made it, but this is kind of the things that are going to house some of the goodies. I like these little stickers. These square stickers are really great for decorating the front cover. More pretty papers, some gift tags, and I've also got this little card which I can easily make as a page as well, just because it's one of those landscape style cards, so it would work really well to kind of create your pages. And then this envelope too. I love these clear little baggies. So that's what I'm using. You can see how I'm going to staple this little guy together. So I do have my trusty zine stapler. This is, look at this bad boy. Yeah, this has got me, this has been a good investment. For anyone who enjoys making notebooks or zines, these lawn staplers are just awesome. They're hard to store, it's a bit annoying, but they're just really good if you're making notebooks. So I've got that bad boy. And I just wanted to show you, these are some Billy buttons, and I've grown all these in my garden. And I'm really excited because apparently they're really hard to grow, and they're a cut flower, and you can also dry them. Sorry, this is just a side note. And I grow these in my little cut flower patch. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to put this together now. Just a little interlude here. I'm really excited to announce that I have a PO box. So yay, that means anyone can send mail to me. I will leave my PO box address in the description box below, and you can always find it on my About page section on my YouTube channel here. So I'm really excited as it allows anyone to send mail. I'm really looking forward to something back to everyone as well. And who knows, like one of the things that I could be making in an upcoming video could be actually getting sent to you. So that's pretty exciting. So that's the little book. I'm really happy with this. So this is kind of how it's turned out. And now the fun bit can begin, where you can start adding different things to stick into your book for your pen pal. So you can use the note paper to write a letter. You can use the pockets to stick stickers in it. You can even add more little pockets using different patterned paper. You could include anything in this. It's just so fun to just find different ways of just sharing your stash with people. Finished decorating and filling my little pen pal junk journal notebook, and I wanted to give you a quick flip through of how it kind of turned out. So I collaged the front using some post-its, some little label stickers I had, as well as some little offcuts from what I used inside this little book here. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick little flip through to, show you what I ended up including in this little notebook, and some ideas that you could maybe also include in your own one. So I've got some little Kaiser Craft kookaburra paper. And I like how it's double-sided. It's got this beautiful Australian tree bark. And then I've got a little space here. I'm actually going to write in the little letter, but I just haven't done that because I want to keep that private. So I'm going to put the little letter in here. And then I've got some post-it note paper. My pen pal also has a Hobonichi, and I think she might use a traveler's notebook. So that's why I wanted to kind of include some things that she might be able to use. And now I've got some beautiful little hanging basket and cacti succulent paper. I think this was from Flow magazine. and then it's double-sided, so that's why it sits there nicely. And then I've got this little clear pouch. You probably saw me show you it earlier, and I included just some little trinkets inside. You could probably use this as maybe a shaker card as well if you're into those, where they have the confetti and sequins and things in here. But I just wanted to include a few little knickknacks, so I've got just some little tags, a little origami koala I made, an Australian flag, because I like to feature something from the country that I live in, and I love llamas, so that's a little nod to llamas, little post-it. And not everything's stuck down because I want my pen pal to be able to take things out and use the things that I've included. And then on the other page, I just used some double-sided tape to make this little pouch on the little envelope, so you can go back and make things later. And so I've got some more little offcuts in it she might want to use. I've got some different note papers. So just for that pouch, and then I've got this little card here. Some more pretty paper with a little house post-it as like a page marker. I've got some more post-its. Again, I didn't glue them down in case you wanted to use them. And then I've got this little, I tipped in this little handmade envelope. And then inside I've just got an assortment of die cuts. So there's all different ones in here. It's just a series of different die cuts. Kind of wanted to use a similar color palette. And then I love this little paper here. I think this is a Japanese illustrator who did this one. And then I've added another little bit of, this is washi tape wax paper, so I made like a little insert pocket here. And then I've got on here my washi tape sample. And then I've just got some nice brown paper, and I've just added a few little post-its that I had. And there's just some more blank pages. And I've got this little to-do list from Yuji I got this from, and then I've just added a little die cut on here so it looks like it's kind of hanging on the page. I really like this one, it's one of my favourite pages. And then I've got some more post-its, and then I've made another tiny pouch, and I've included some little Australian stamps. So there's some Aussie ones. I like also sharing postage stamps with my pen pals. Just really like that little pocket there. It's one of my favourite pages, spreads. And then I've got this little clear pouch, so I've just stuck down a clear little baggie that I had, and then inside I've got a few more different die cuts and different other little knickknacks. And then this is another one of my favourite parts, so I've just got a clear envelope which I actually cut in half and I used for another little point in this book. And then I've got some little stickers. Now I made this by using the backing of that. So this pouch came on this kind of sticker type backing. And what I done was I wanted to use that, and it's perfect for housing some little sticker samples because it's proper sticker backing. So as you can see, I put the stickers on there and they're easy to peel off and peel on. So yeah, I'm really happy with that little bit. So there's some little sticker samples in there for my pen pal. And then I've got this is one of my favourite new post-its. They're so clear. I think I got them from Daiso. But I just love these so much. New favourite thinner, there's a little hidden llama. So I've got that. And then more post-its and different things. That's just to decorate the pages, because it's nice to have some pages bare so she can use them and decorate them to how she likes them. And I've got another little liner pouch here. I've done like a curved one here. And then inside I've just stuck some stickers. So just a few little stickers. I'll probably add a few more. I've just kind of added just a few at the moment just so I can show you. And then I love how this turned out using the napkin, because it's just really beautiful how it's kind of just goes over the side. And then I've added some more Australian stamps, and I used some clear wax envelope paper, just some leftovers for that. And then another clear wax envelope, and I've just stuck it down with washi tape. And then inside I've got another washi tape sample. And still going. So I've got these little bits here. These post-its are from Kelly Perky. And I got some just sticky embellishments, cacti, note paper, sticky note. And then this is my little envelope. So I packed the envelope, so it's one envelope, and then I've kind of slid it down the middle to make two pockets. So inside here, I've got some Australian afternoon tea, and this is some Aussie washi tape I've got on this side. And then I've got in the little peekaboo flat. I like having little items kind of peekaboo up. And then I put in some more stickers and some more different die cut. And then I've just added this little kind of tab on here using some washi tape. This is just like a vintage Australian postal emblem. So I've got that. I like how it kind of tabs out as well. And then I've kind of just left some space in the back. You've got to be careful not including too much because it might get a bit bulky to send. So that's why it's kind of good to just do a selection. I actually added a sticker on here, like a big sticker I had that I added on that one. And then there's another little back of the card. And then I've made another little pocket, and I've got some Project Live cards in here. So I think these were one from my local $2 shop, I think. So the Reject store I got some of these from. And then as you see, it kind of repeats because it joins on the other side. I've got another little Ziploc bag with a little postal theme. I'll probably add something in there. And yeah, that's the end of it. So that's my little pen pal junk journal notebook, and I'm just looking forward to wondering how my pen pal likes it. And yeah, I think I'll definitely make some different versions of this in the future, and if I do, I'll share them with you. Thanks again for watching another one of my videos. Feel free to say hey in the comments below. I always love hearing from you. And if you like this video, give it a like. And all your subscriptions are really greatly appreciated. So if you want to make sure you don't miss a video, just hit that subscription button below. Thanks guys, see you next time.